Listen, I know you guys are probably wondering, yo, Cody, what's going on in your head? First, just look at these dogs. Oh.
A lot of like palms up and down stairs. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. See you later, guys.
See you, Dirk. Bye, Dirk. Last hiking day. Last hike. Here we are. The last serious day of hiking on the Camino, November 4th, and it might just be the last episode of Tunnel Tunes with Steve. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, for the land of the free. Woo! And the home of the brave. Nice. That was really good, Steve.
Wow, Steve.
Ooh. Let it be known that in this river there were tiny perch, about 6 inches. And this is Zunta Galicia. Especially if they cried, "Mama!" And they became sheep. Really old. And they didn't plow them.
Just that change of color from one to the other. Just beautiful. Well, I don't see it. Past the tree.
It's like
good rhythm to walk. Yeah.
This is the remains of the greatest night ever on the Camino.
This was the night of YOLO.
And what YOLO creates.
Can I make Ayo Merino? Cheap? Can I make some?
gonna get eaten.
It takes too long for me to send them over WhatsApp, so I'm gonna send it.
Every time we get on Wi-Fi.
I can only imagine. So of course, last day on the Camino, November 4th, and it is an absolute torrential downpour. You can see what we're walking through. Stomachs and knots. Jackie's keeping me entertained, but it is miserable, and we still have such a long distance to go. Just goal number one right now is literally trying to make it to our albergue without puking or having to go off in the wood line. Ben Camino. So Steve, what's happening right now?
So right now, it's Sunday, and we've been told that the only 2 restaurants in town that are supposedly 300 meters away are closed. So we're probably gonna go hungry tonight. It's still raining, and we're barefoot, aka in flip-flops, and very hungry.
Ven conmigo!
Last day on the Camino. Winding down, Jackie's putting on her one-time use poncho. Desperation has set in. The weather, horrible. All that we have now is hope and each other. Feelings are emotions, and the main emotion today is fear. Fear of the future, fear of the weather. Oh my gosh. Look how form-fitting it is. It's pretty flat. Oh, Jackie. This is mine.
Great moments arise from great opportunity.
Poncho Steve is ready to continue.
That's what we have here today.
Smack myself in the shin. Awesome.
Lie, we quit.
Dirk's up ahead, pushing through. Dirk's been hiking almost twice as long as anyone here. The journeyman. To your left is Steve. Steve is Spider-Man. Steve is a noble warrior with foot problems that battles through. Steve's the wise, friendly giant. Back here is Jake Quellen. Jackie, I mean, basically the appearance says it all, quite frankly. The life of the party, the life of the...
Yeah, got it all going on over here.
No.
All going on.
Life, yeah, lot going on. Life of the party, thrill seeker.
And it's Ninja Turtle.
Face in a poncho, pumpkin face, potato man. We've got 2 hours to Santiago, 2 hours to freedom, 2 hours to greatness. Can't stop, won't stop. Just following behind Spaceman.
One shot, one opportunity.
Banana stand.
How much farther do we have to go, Steve?
Like 8.5K.
Tell us about the emotions right now. Are there any, or are you just wet?
I'm partially indifferent, but I am trying to spend this last 2 hours just kind of being mostly silent, so I can kind of focus in on my thoughts and walk into Santiago with the right frame of mind.
I think everyone's sort of on that page. Get Dirk over here. Dirk, what are the emotions going on internally right now? Like, are you feeling any, or are you just sort of like done with
wet.
the... Yeah, you're feeling wet.
I think I get a cold.
A what?
Cold. And old. Cold and old.
And we'll get coffee now.
And I wanna, yeah, there's, nope.
You guys are probably wondering, yo, Cody, what's going on in your head? First, just look at these dogs. Oh.
Hello, you cuties.
But anyways, my emotions. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably the least emotional about this thing out of the whole group. I do feel like I've accomplished something amazing. I'm proud that I'll be walking in, literally traveling across the entirety of Spain with Steve. I think it speaks volumes about our friendship. Yeah, sure, we got sick of each other a few times. I'm sure he's not even next to me right now or even in sight. But it was an accomplishment that I think makes it a lot better doing it with someone. I can understand the people that go out there and do it by themselves. It's very introspective, but you can also do the same thing, you know, with someone. Yeah, emotions are, I think maybe when I get into town and I see everyone else's emotions, maybe it'll hit into place. But really, I think I'm gonna see Santiago and it'll feel just like another really big accomplishment. And I have learned a lot about myself, and I'll take that back to the US, but maybe I'm weird, but I don't think there's a big emotional thing behind it. For someone like Dirk that's been hiking for almost or over 2 months now, it makes a little more sense. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'll see if I can get maybe some of the waterworks on camera. It's been a good one.
Yeah, a good one.
That was me, or? I have a good one.
Let's hear it.
Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man. Da 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 da. I said, young man.
Da 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 da. YMCA. YMCA. 5, 6, 7. YMCA. YMCA.
Your letters are so...
Together. Is that Santiago right there? It might be.
I think so.
It could be, yeah.
I'm scared to get there.
Me too. Okay, so we're at the top of this hill and we're here now with Jackie. What's going through your mind right now, Jax?
Okay, so we decided to do these videos because we've obviously been a bit of clown faces throughout the last 3 weeks of meeting. So obviously it was the one South African and two Alaskans. And I think it's absolutely been amazing because like I was traveling this El Camino alone and happened to bump into them, and it's been some incredible memories and absolutely amazing. But on another note, I think that the only way to really explain what the El Camino has kind of been and like what are we feeling, or I'm feeling going into Santiago, has been that it's like a life in 1 month. It's been like a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of laughter, a lot of meeting people that are like good for you, maybe not so good for you, and a lot of like realizing what life's all about. So I think that if I could give advice to anyone on doing the El Camino, it's absolutely do it 100%, because it just gives so much kind of self-development that you can, if you wanted to walk alone, you get to walk alone. If you want to be with people, you get to be with people, and it's kind of like a life journey that you get to decide what you want from life. So I think that it's been absolutely amazing. I'm feeling really mixed emotions about walking into Santiago because we've done 785 Ks now and we're about to do the last 5. And I think it's absolutely going to be amazing. I might have some tears and I'm going to have to hide it away from these guys, but I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to feel, but I'm so excited to have been on this journey, and yeah, really looking forward to the future.
If I had no voice, if I had no tongue, I will dance for you like the rising sun. And when as it started, 2 men on one amazing adventure, it shall end. 2 men finishing one amazing adventure. We've got less than 5 Ks now, and Steve and I will walk into this Santiago, this city with the Compostela, and I'd say we've done it the right way. Show you guys more as we go. So here we are, Finisterre, the end of the world. Steve's down there a little farther away. After about a 3-hour bus ride, we're now here in Finisterre. And as you guys can probably guess, this officially marks the end of the trip, the end of the adventure. There's no easy way to put it other than emotions are mixed. It's the end of something really great that you put your heart and soul to. You can't help with a trip where there's supposed to be, you know, a very introspective thing. You can't help but maybe feel almost a little empty. It's like a self-improvement thing in a way where you're not just hiking, you're always sort of just like thinking about what you could do or what you could be to be better. And when you get to the end, you look at yourself and, you know, it's nothing concrete. It's nothing that you can look at and say, you know, this is it. All you can do now really is move forward and take the lessons that you've sort of internalized on this trip. And it's not really concrete, it's not really done until you go back to your life and you act out those things that you've sort of decided while you're here on the Camino, and you've come to a safety point of. You've come to sort of an understanding, maybe a relaxation within you, knowing what is right and what you need to do. With that being said, the trip went well. The trip was amazing. Was really happy and really fun to be able to bring you guys along on it and have you guys see everything that we're seeing. I mean, even right now, this view is just absolutely incredible. We've met a lot of people, had some amazing experiences along the way. It's just very, very bittersweet because we're not even with that crew now that we had traveled here with. Everyone's gone their own separate ways. And in many ways, it just sort of feels like, you know, a dream that you wake up from and it was too good to be true. And now reality sort of sets in. But at the end of the day, it's still Steve and I here, and it'll be Steve and I that head back to the United States together. We'll fly back to St. Louis, where Steve's at. I'll be hanging out with him for 2 days, and then it's home to Colorado with the family who I've been away from for a long, long time with the military. So I'll be home in time for the holidays. Yeah, I guess my final thing I'd say is if you are thinking about doing the Camino, do it. Do it. It takes a month. It takes a month, and if you're able to get that time away, I promise you, you won't regret it. Take with you something that's on your mind. Take something with you that you've carried. We're on this pier right here because this is where the rocks are being thrown. Some people, they'll begin the trek in St. Jean like we do, and they'll pick up a rock in St. Jean, just what Steve's done. And the rock's supposed to symbolize something that you've carried with you, something that's maybe been a burden that's been weighing on you. Once you get here to Finisterre, you toss it. So that's why we're here on this point. And if you need some time to travel, you want some time to make some amazing friends, you want some time to see everything that there is in the world and get a good feeling for life and sort of sort out some things, I don't think there's a better avenue to do it than the Camino. Whether you're religious or not, this is the place to be. This is the adventure to take if you're looking for something that's more than just sightseeing and thrill seeking. It's a full experience, and it wouldn't hurt to have some good company along with you like I did. All right, everybody. If you have any questions, let me know. Please, if you want more adventures like this, let Steve and I know. We want to go around and show as much as we can offer and give you guys a heads up on everything. Thanks for all your support. Bien Camino.